Good afternoon, happy St George's Day. It's also Shakespeare's birthday, so a really significant day today. How are you all doing? Well, I had a great holiday, managed to have a little bit of a relax and spend lots of time with my family, which was lovely. I've started knitting and gardening, goodness me. There has unfortunately been a small tragedy while we've been away over the Easter break. For those of you that know me, I'm not a plant person, but look, my peace lily died in my office, and for those of you who know how hard I've been working to keep this alive for a year, a tragedy. Never mind. Anyway, back to the school. So first of all, Year 11s, I do want to talk to you first. As you know, since I last spoke with you, we've had guidance from the government as to how we're going to collect your data and gather it and send it off to the exam boards to get you your results, which you will get on the day that you were expecting to get them. The staff are working really hard at the moment to try and be accurate, to try and be kind, and to try and be fair. And I know the government will try and support us in that and get you the grades that you really deserve. I know you're all working hard at home and doing your very best to stay in touch with your online learning. I've had lots of really positive feedback from your teachers, but don't stress. If you're finding it really difficult, don't worry and don't panic. Just do what you can. We know how difficult it is at the moment for everybody to juggle what's going on at home, who's on the computer, mum might be on the computer for work. We know it's difficult. Just do your best and don't put yourself under any pressure. It's really important that you look after yourselves. Go outside, do some exercise, bake something. This is all part of learning and really important. A little bit of well-being advice that I've taken over the last couple of days. I've stopped listening and watching the news every hour on the hour because it can get quite depressing, so try and limit yourself to watching the news once a day. On a more serious note, I had listened to the radio this morning and heard an article by the NSPCC about online grooming. Now, we talked to you about online grooming in assembly and in your PSHE lessons. And the NSPCC is saying that with so many of you at home at the moment, there has been a nearly 50% rise in the amount of reports they've had of children being groomed online. So I would like you to make sure that you know who you're talking to online, and you can even look after your little brothers and sisters for me as well. You must be sure that everybody you talk to online is somebody that you've met. Not somebody that you've met virtually, somebody that you've met in person and you know who they are. We really want you to look after yourselves. So, how to keep in touch with us? Well, I hope you've all been seeing Mr. Peacock putting loads of things on Facebook to help and support you, and I hope you've checked out our homepage. On our website homepage is a great big button which says At Home on it, and if you click on there, there are loads and loads of resources, things to do, things to help you study. So make sure, if you haven't checked it out already, that you go onto our homepage and click on that At Home button. Next week we'll be sending out another At Home newsletter with more help, support and advice for you. It's just our way of keeping in touch with you. There's no pressure for you to do it, but it's there if you want to, and it's there to keep you busy and keep your minds whirring and clicking. Really important. One thing I would like you to get involved in is the virtual Sussex Schools Games. Now, Mr. Peacock will have sent out an email to you and your parents showing you how you can sign up to this so we can compete virtually with other schools in Sussex in various sports. It would be really nice if we could all get involved in that in some way and show everybody how keen we are with sport. So do join up to that one. The last thing I want to talk to you about is something that I've got planned for September. Now, you may remember that a few weeks ago we asked you through a survey if you would like us to reintroduce the house system, and we got a very clear yes. So we are going to continue with that, and the next part of this is for me to share with you some of our ideas about how we're going to name the houses and how we're going to divide you up into those groups. So look out for a survey in the next couple of weeks where we'll talk about the best 3 ideas that you had for naming the houses, and then we can all vote on those and get those house names in place, ready for September, and get you all joined up to those. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I really do miss you. It's so empty here. All the corridors are echoey in the middle of the day. It's very strange. Please look after yourselves. Stay healthy, stay well, and I'll speak to you soon.